Wesbo here for LureAddicts.com. We're just here packing up after our big southern loot trip. We've got a few brown trout here from the Tumut River. We want to smoke them, so we're going to get ready and just do a little bit of a brine, or like a sugar and salt rub, just to cure them a little bit before we smoke them. So look, it's pretty basic. I've got some brown sugar here in the bowl. Look, there's probably a bit over half a cup there. A little bit of coarse sea salt or rock salt, so you know, about the same, about 50-50. You don't need a huge amount, that's probably enough. So that's it just there. So I'm just going to mix that through each other. Just mix it in. What it does, it just draws out a little bit of the moisture and toughens the skin up a bit before you smoke them. So what we do is we'll put this on the outside of the trout. So got a tray here that I've got, and we've already cleaned the trout. We cleaned them up there on the stream. So I'll start with a little one first. I like to fill the cavities a bit too. So just a bit in there, rub it in. Just a sprinkle over. Just pat it down all over. A bit over this side. Doesn't have to be too tidy and neat, because what you're going to do is just, as long as you get a good coating, like not a huge coating, but enough of a coating. Same with the big one. Just fill the cavity up. And look, this gets rinsed off before you go to smoke them. So don't be concerned if you've got a bit too much of. You probably don't want too much of the sea salt, because it's the thing that's going to draw a lot of the thing out, and the sugar's just to counteract that a bit, really. So just a nice little layer. So what we're going to do with those is we're going to put those in the fridge, and we're going to just let them sit for probably, I reckon, maybe 2 or 3 hours, because they're not big fish. And then we'll grab them out of the fridge, give them a rinse off. We'll get the smokers ready. We've got a couple of little different smokers we've got, and we'll get them ready, and we'll smoke these little trout up tonight, and then hopefully have a bit of smoked trout for a bit of a hors d'oeuvre before dinner tonight. Alright, it's been 2.5 hours. I've just grabbed the fish out of the fridge. I've washed all the sugar and salt off it, toughen up the skin a little bit. There's no more slime on it. It's still a little bit sticky, but you know. So I'm going to show you a couple of things today. I've got a normal conventional smoker, metho burner, things like that. A smoker on the run. A lot of the restaurants I've worked at in the past, we've never had a smoker, so we've either done it in a little, like a steam pot or something with a bit of, rice and tea smoke. Today, if we're out in the bush, a lot of people have these aluminium trays, cheap as chips. What we do is, I'll do this one first before we do it. So you just get one aluminium tray. Before I go too far, we've got 2 lots of wood chips. We've got these from McCallum's Tackle World down in Nowra. They've got all your stuff. These guys, they're our local tackle store. They've got we've got an apple wood, and one we've got oak wine wood. So you know, it's wholly and solely personal preference. We just this is Smoky Joe's. You know, we just buy this off our own back, so it's not like we're sponsored by these guys. This is what we're going to use. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to do the smaller fish in the apple, and we're going to do the bigger fish in the oak wine. So we're going to do the smaller fish in this one here. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit of the chips on there. Seal that back up. Give this bad boy a light. All right, that's going now. So all that's going to do is heat that up, smoke, and then before you leave, go into your wife's baking cupboard, steal a cake cooling tray, or you can buy nice cheap ones from, $2 shops. Got them really cheap. So look, that's starting to smoke already. You can smell that apple smell through that. So you might have to do a little bit of redecorating on these bad boys. So I'm just going to push that side in so I can sit that flat. And look, you want to turn this down fairly low, so I'm going to put it on a little bit low because I don't want to go too quick. Grab your trout, like so. put him in there. Second lid, piece of cake, put him on there. Now that's just, all it is creating a chamber for the smoke to hit the fish. I just want a bit of weight on it, just got a stick. Put the stick on there, smoke will come out the side, that'll smoke nicely. To the metho burner, this is your standard, you know, smoker you get from a tackle store. What I've done is I've made a little foil boat as such, just to make it easier for cleanup. Just, I'll put the chip in there, smoking myself out. Put the chip in there, and then that way it's easy clean up, you just pull it out at the end. So we've got the oak, the wine oak wine. Love a bit of smoke. Love it. Alright, so I'm just going to light this bad boy up here. Whew. That to me seems a bit too much, Tim, but that's alright. We're all good. Now, that's good. Let's give it a little blow. Now just put that over top. Make sure your foil's flat, because you want to get that contact on the bottom. Got the rack to go inside here. Put the rack in. Get our big trout. No, big-ish trout, it's not a huge trout. Put him over. This will be a lot slower, this smoker, than this one. Obviously because the fire is a little bit more intense. This will take a little bit to get up onto the smoke. That's alright. Sometimes slower is the better. Got our lid here. Put your lid on. You know, 20 minutes, half an hour, and that bad boy is going to be done. This one I think will be about 15 minutes, I would say, and he'll be done. We'll come back then, have a look at the result. Alright, it's all stopped smoking now. I've just turned it off, let it cool for a bit, and just about to see the moment of truth and see if they're all good. Oh, look at that. Absolutely cracking. So that's the little brown. He's been in there for about probably 15, maybe 20 minutes on the smoke. And we've still got the bigger brown here, just he's still ticking along, so we'll just get the little brown out. Try not to... So I'm just going to put him on foil and wrap them up in foil. I'll continue to cook right through, hold the moisture in, so I'll just a little bit of a wrap. Alright, we'll have a look and see what the big brown's like. Probably a bit warm, so just be careful. He's a lot darker, this wood's a lot darker obviously. And we did have a little bit more heat than the other one. So he's definitely done. If you feel it, push down on it like that and you feel it's firm to touch, you know it's good to go. So if you use the inside of your palm here like you do when you're cooking your steak, so if your hand's like loose and it's not tight, it's loose at touch. And then when you close your hand, it goes firm, and that's what you want to feel, is that firmness that's on the inside of that fleshy part. So if you just push down there and you feel that that's kind of the same, you know your fish is pretty good. So I'm just gonna lift him out. This one's a lot darker than the other one. Just try and get the spatula under him as much as you can. Lift him up there. He doesn't want to come. There he goes. Straight onto the foil again. The wrap up. So that's all wrapped up. I'll put him to the side. So clean up with these things. Just this foil thing, go in that, straight in the bin. That'll just have to give it a good scrub off in the camp kitchen. In here, because I've done this little, just watch, this stuff might be still warm, that'll need a wash. But because I've done this little basket thing, there's your wood chips, everything in a little basket. Straight in that one, straight in the bin. Smoker's ready to use again. So hopefully that helps you guys with smoking of your trout or any other fish. It's just, it's not the way everyone does it, but it's the way I do it. Hope it helps you out.